Okay, so this one is a little bit different. I've got a reference of a lion. I had one that I liked more than this one. I can't find it, so I'm just going to go with this one and see what I can do. I'm a little nervous because I've got an audience. So I'll probably just do what I do and just fast forward through it. So let's get on with it. So Okay, you guys. Well, that's the lion. That was a little crazy. I'm not 100% satisfied with my lion, but that's the way it goes. So there he is. And so I'm going to let him dry. And then I'm going to put on the verses and all that on top of him. So I'm going to set him over to the side. And then the little one, so this one, let's see. This said something from high school. So I, just to fulfill it, let's see. I graduated in 1975. I know. When the dinosaurs walked the earth. So I am going to put a 1975 in the background of this, I think. Are you guys thinking I've lost my mind? I'm just making this up as I go along. So let's see. I'm just going to use that as a pattern, I think, back in the background. Kind of like I had that tissue paper last week. Okay. So now, let's see, what trouble can I make for myself? I think I will get some tissue paper and go over this. Let's see if I have. There's 75 right there. Okay. And I'm just kind of doing this as a whim, in case you couldn't tell. So let's see, I got my Mod Podge here. Might as well do a little. This is how things get ruined. Okay. But you know what? That's the point of this whole deal we're doing, I think, is to have fun. So, not to take it too seriously. And that's what I'm doing, so. I'm even using a dirty brush. It's still got paint in it. My goodness. Okay. And I'm going to use some of this that has less black on it, because I don't want to completely lose my beautiful handwriting. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry. Let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, add a ticket. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Add a ticket. And the only tickets I have, let me think. Okay. I've got a bright red ticket, so this should be fun. I am just getting paint and everything all over everything. I think I better get rid of this white paint, so I keep putting my hands in it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let, ooh, that ticket didn't dry. Okay, I'm going to let that, let's see. Better blot that up. and get out my medium, matte gel. Oh boy, this is a crazy messy one this week. I'm just all over the place. Okay, so there's that. Hopefully that will stick and bleed all over the place. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna take up some of that excess matte medium there and let this dry and come back. I need to take a moment and come back and finish this up. All right, I am back and looking at what I did yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, I did all this, and this is going to cover it up pretty much. So I think I will tear the edges so that this picture doesn't take such a big part of it. But I really like this picture, so, you know, that's just the way it goes. It was exciting putting all those numbers on there, and the ticket, which I don't think is probably even going to show. Oh, well. All right. So it's not taking up as much room, but by the time I get my L on there, all right, so let me do an L real quick. Okay, and so I want Lion of the Tribe of Judah, and it's going to have to go over that. So I'm going to have to, I guess, write it too. So I'm going to, let's see, do I want it? Well, so let's see. Okay. Take my gum eraser, get rid of all the pencil lines, make sure it's dry. All right. All right, and I think I'm done with the small one. Just gonna let that dry. Maybe a little bit more right there. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to the big one. And I'm going to cut this down. I'm not going to use him. I'm going to use my L, which I probably should glue that on so I can space out what I need to space out this time. Okay. And I'm going to trim this down. And do I want that to go straight across? I think I do, actually. I was thinking I might cut them into words and space it out. But Tribe of Judah needs to be on one line. I could cut it there, here, and put it over here. But I think I'm going to leave it across the top. Okay, and then the scripture. You know, I think this will show up better if I actually put some paint here. So I think I'm going to go back and add some paint in here. Okay, so I darkened over here so the words would show up better. And then I started messing with the eyes and everything else. So I had to stop. Just going to have to let it go. Okay, so I'm going to glue this at the top. Okay, so press that down, kind of hopefully pull up some of that extra glue and let it dry. Okay. And I'm going to put these on even though it was in the other one that I did it. Add a ticket. Oop. And something from high school. All right, you guys. Well, that is the L. So I hope you liked it. If you did, click the like button and think about subscribing. And we will move on. We've got a new, let's see, we've got a new set of letters coming up. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.